set. Flag is up. And they're racing. Brilliant Star began well on the inside, but there's Radical Force and Silver Power first up from this long break. He's about to work his way across and now find the lead from Radical Force, and up in the firing line as well is D Great Win, New Sensation. They were followed by Shanghai Knights. Next along then is Brilliant Star, and behind those there, and also working forward behind those there looks to be Platoon, but he's caught off the track initially. Behind those then, as they're about to work towards the home corner, there was Dahi's getting a fair way back in the field to Nova Harbour. Brilliant Stars now drifting back with Nova Harbour, Jerome Village, and in Costa Zone is last of all. And this leader's making every poster winning one. And Silver Power is stretching the margin out to nearly 7 or 8 lengths at this stage, as D Great Winner is now knuckling down to give chase with Radical Force on the outside. Then came New Sensation, Jerome Village, Shanghai Knights, and further back Platoon, Brilliant Star and Dahes. Here comes Radical Force looming up ominously, and now charges away from D Great Winner, and Silver Power was put away pretty quickly. And then Jerome Village, who's working home okay on the outside, looks a genuine place chance, but away goes Radical Force, Shafiq and AB Abdullah with a double, and away it goes. Radical Force, a maiden no longer. Radical Force has won from Jerome Village and D Great Win. Close up Brilliant Star, Shanghai Knights. They were followed by New Sensation, then Platoon, Nova Harbour. Dahi Silver Power has weakened in the run, and last in was in Costa Zone. Too Good the favourite came into 9 and 5. Radical Force, number 5, ridden by Shafiq for trainer AB Abdullah. They combined with Al Jarrah in the previous. And the 4-year-old doing it well. Radical Force travelled very quickly and travelled sweetly off the speed throughout, racing away for an effortless win. D Great Win and Jerome Village on the outside. The numbers will be 5, 4 and 1. 5, 4 and 1 should be the official numbers, but that was an easy victory. And an easy watch for favourite backers there with Radical Force over D Great Win. I think Jerome Village might have nabbed a D Great Win right on the post for second. We'll stand by for those numbers. It may be 5, 1, 4. 10 Shanghai Knights has wound up in 4th spot, but was safely held. 5, 1, 4 the numbers. 9 and 5 for the winner, Radical Force. Jerome Village has paid 6 for the place, and D Great Win will pay 8. And those numbers confirmed. It is 5, 1, 4, and 10 Shanghai Knights has run 4th after race 5. Radical Force, a 4-year-old bay gelding, is by Bushranger from Riverside Lass. He is raced by the Horse Excellence stable, trained by AB Abdullah and ridden by Shafiq. It's a double for the trainer-jockey combination there, with Radical Force winning. Defeats number 1 Jerome Village, ridden by S. Razani for Piers Kamaran and the Gold Plus stable. And third over is the 4 D Great Win, trained by Simon Dunderdale for the D Great stable and ridden by Casey Wong. Fourth over, number 10 Shanghai Knights, A.K. Lim riding for Charles Legg. The race time is 1:18.5. 1:18.5. Margins 3.5 by a half, with a further length and a half to 4th. 1:18.5. Radical Force takes out race number 5 on the program. Favourite backers to the 4 once again. The odds-on favourite scoring a double for trainer and jockey AB Abdullah and Shafiq after Al Jarrah won the previous race 4. Your numbers: